lot of guys too. Because you definitely you might want to start questioning that man's, what side of the fence he wants to be on, because it kind of sounds like he's on the other side. Just saying. All right, next question. I'm in my 40s, married, but my spouse and I sleep in separate rooms, and I haven't slept with each other in almost 7 years. They say they are tired, and we are busy with our kids' activities. I don't know how much longer I can do this. I feel helpless and lonely. I have tried everything. Oh, girl, 7 years. We haven't slept with each other in almost 7 years. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. That's a long time. That's 7 years too many. Okay. At that point, you need to start making some tough decisions, because I would not be with somebody for and not hook up for 7 years. And this is what I mean. Like, there's people like this that will sit through and wait, hoping something to change. Nothing's gonna change, girl. It would have changed a long time ago. It would have changed a long time ago. But clearly, he doesn't want to change. You said you've tried everything you've done. You are, just like Carmen says, you guys are roommates. That's what I was about to say. You guys are roommates, just living in the same home, existing in the same household. Hell no, girl. How much more time are you gonna waste with this person? There's somebody out there right now who will plow you, rearrange those guts for you, do all sorts of stuff to you, throw you around. But you're not getting it because you're sticking around with this dude that's not doing any of that. Okay. Um, and if he wants a roommate and that's not your vibe, be like, all right, well, go find somebody else who's just gonna lay around here with you. Like, I'm looking to be intimate with somebody. So absolutely not. If you've done what you needed, like if you try to do what you can, gracias Cynthia for all the gifts. I see you, girl. If you've tried everything you can and there's no reciprocation, there's nothing that he tries to do to make it better. It's, you gotta make that tough decision. It doesn't matter if you guys have kids. Never stay in a relationship because of kids. Okay, because who knows? What if he's stepping out of the relationship? You know, and it's actually pushing you to get to the point where you're like, maybe I'll let somebody else. Because the moment somebody comes and flirts with you, gives you like, hey, like wants to be intimate with you, you're probably gonna cave because you haven't had it for so long. Okay. So I would definitely do what you need to do and get out of that situation. Don't let the kids make you stay there. Don't, like, if financial reasons, no, absolutely not. Clearly you're lonely. Clearly you're unhappy. We need to move on, girl. Need to move on, girl. All right, next question. My little kink is when my man comes inside me. I don't know why, but my man, it effing turns me on. Fuck, fuck the shit out of me. Uh, yes, girl.
Super freak, she's super freaky.
See, I am one of those guys that like to finish the experiment inside of her. That's my thing. I love it. It turns me on. And if it turns you on, girl, you must be protected at all costs, because that's something I love to do. Oh, and certain, like, there has to be certain precautions, obviously. Like, we're not trying to get the person pregnant or anything like that. So, like, obviously, like, if they have other stuff going on, like birth control, IUD, whatever the case, I'm cool. But just raw dogging it and just hoping, that's a no for me, dog. But yeah, it really turns me on completing the experiment inside of her. And so that's, I get what you're saying. And for a girl, if it turns her on, protect her at all costs, because I'm all about that too. You know. All right, next question. Seriously, no more babies. Should I feel guilty for having sex with my cousin's ex-boyfriend? They were together for about 4 years and broke up like 2 years ago, and my cousin is already married to someone else. Am I wrong for sleeping with him, or is it okay since they're no longer together and she's already moved on? I would say kinda, it's okay, but why? What I don't understand is why you got to keep it in the same circle, right? The same circle of the family. Um, would I have done it? Probably not. They haven't been together in so long, so I see like where you're coming from, but that's just gonna be awkward. Cause imagine you get pregnant by this person. Now how awkward is that going to be? You're with your cousin's ex and you got pregnant by her or something like that. There's so many people out here, and I don't know why people choose to go to somebody in the same circle. All these other guys you could have got with, but you decided to get with your cousin's ex, right? Uh, how would you feel? Always think of that. How would you feel if your cousin or your friend, even a friend, got with one of your exes? Would you feel a type of way about it? If you would, then why are you doing it? So if it was just a hookup thing, move on, girl. Don't try to date this person because it's not gonna be that happy ever after you're thinking in your head. It's gonna turn really messy. It's gonna turn like people are gonna talk. Trust me, people they judge like crazy. People judge like they're gonna be like, oh look, it's so and so. She went and messed around with so and so's ex. You see the type of girl she is. They're gonna say a whole bunch of stuff. Just avoid all that. Just avoid all that and just move on because it's gonna happen. And if it was just like a one-time thing, that's it. Move on. Forget about it. Forget it even happened, and just move on. Okay, and stay away from people around you, like in your circle, because again, if you wouldn't want it to happen to you, just think about that first. Would you be okay with your cousin, your friend, your sibling getting with one of your exes? And if it's a no, then don't do it either. Okay. All right. Next question. What is your favorite position in the bedroom? Ooh, getting a little spicy over here. I like it. So I am a huge fan. I mean, I just love having a great experience overall. Okay. Great experience. Like it just as long as it's fun. But dogging, that shit is fire. Okay. That I love that position because you can see everything. Like you can see it going in and out. You can see the brown eye. You can play with the brown eye if you need to. You can pull some hair. You can even tie her hands behind her back or tie her like up. I've done all sorts of stuff, right? Like you could tie her up there where she can't move. Shit is fire. Um, there's a lot of things you can do in dogging, and I don't know why. Just like especially when you get a good groove going, you can just see the cheeks jiggling and clapping, and it's great. It's a great time. But again, I love a lot of different positions. Obviously, like it's supposed to be a great experience overall. But my top one is obviously yeah, doggy. Like that. I love that one. Uh, it feels great. It feels amazing, and visually, OMG. All right, next question. I've been seeing responses in your posts when a woman is seeing a married man. Most of them say he will never leave his wife. He won't leave because of the kids. But husband literally destroyed our family, brought the woman to our house, into our bed when I worked grave. Tell me why he did it. Um, he clearly did not love you, girl. He did not love you, so he was able to do, or he was okay to do all that stuff. Bring her over in the same bedroom. Like when they don't love you, they'll disrespect you like crazy. And that's clearly what he did. Absolutely no absolutely no respect for you. And so that's when you can tell that he didn't love you or he didn't care much for you because he was able to bring her over, do all this stuff. And he did it like, and that's why I'm saying he did it because he didn't love you. He wasn't into you. So I would just say we need to get hopefully you get past this. Hopefully you didn't go back to him either, girl. Like hopefully you didn't go back to that. Because he clearly disrespected you like crazy. And I mean that's how I would answer it. I feel like he didn't love you. Because if he did, he would at least went to a hotel room or something, right? But instead he brought her to your home, your bed, and your place you called home where you felt safe, right? And then come to find out that there was another woman there. Yeah, no, absolutely not. All right, so next question. Sorry if I missed you guys' comments. Uh, all right. Why does my baby daddy make me feel like I'm a bad mom if I decided to go out on dates, but it's totally fine for him to be with a girl they had a baby? Oh, because that's why. Some guys will be so petty and so disrespectful to you, so you don't go out, you don't do anything, you don't have fun. They'll make you seem like you're a bad person, but clearly he's the bad person if he's the one telling you this stuff. Instead of being like, oh shit, like you want to go hang out with your friends? Cool. Boom. He's also not probably over you, and he doesn't want, like, especially when you're on dates, I'm sure that's when he becomes super disrespectful because he doesn't want to see you with another man. It's okay for him to be with another girl, but he clearly doesn't want you to be with anybody else. And some guys are like that. And the more you give him a reaction to it, like if you get upset about it, you show him that you're crying about it, he's getting what he wants. He's trying to bring you down where he is at. So the moment he starts getting disrespectful, just be like, just stop answering. That's what I would recommend. Unless it's something about your guys' kid, do not respond. Even he'll become super disrespectful. He'll say some petty shit just to get a response for you. He's trying to bring you down to his level because he's probably hurting. He's probably not even happy in his current relationship, so he wants to make you unhappy. And it's a huge ego killer for a guy for you to be happy with somebody else because they feel like you can't be happy with nobody else but them. And so if they see you happy with anybody else, then oof, that is a huge ego killer. That will, like, how dare she be happy with somebody else that's not me? Only I can make her happy like that. So that's another thing that could be happening. So I would just recommend just don't be responding to him at all. Unless it's about the kid, don't be responding. Let him say whatever he wants to say. All right, next question. Had a guy message me. He's married but in an open relationship. She confirmed it's all good straight from her mouth. Anyway, he is amazing in bed, almost too much for me to handle. I'm shaking for hours after I see him, but she rather be with other. I see him, but she rather be with other men. Why is she not satisfied, or am I too easy to please? Um, I mean, if you got it straight from her mouth, okay, I believe it. But it just could be that this is why they have an open relationship because he doesn't satisfy her the way she needs to be satisfied, and so they don't want to leave each other, so they're open to having an open relationship. So he can go do his thing, she can go do her thing, and then they come back and they still can be husband and wife or whatever the case, right? There's some people that love each other that like they want to be with each other, they just don't satisfy each other while being intimate, and so that's why some people are okay. Like I know quite a few people who are in open relationships. Like I know this one chick and her husband, they uh, they hook up with other people that they know because they just like the different type of intimacy that the other person gives them. And if you and your partner are okay with that, then go for it, right? So there's nothing wrong with it. If you guys are both okay with it and she's okay with it, you got it straight from her mouth. That's the most important part, that she told you that it's okay. Not he told you, because some guys be lying. They're called swingers. Yeah, I mean, those ones are swingers, but there is a difference between um open relationships and swingers, because open relationships, um, they can go out and hook up with somebody else. But they have like their restrictions. Trust me, I've been learning this stuff. They have their restrictions. They like depending on the guy. Some guys will be like, you can't kiss them. They'll tell the girl you can't kiss them, you can't go on dates with them or something like that. It's just like an intimacy type of thing. Swingers is more of you and your partner, obviously change partners, and that's what you guys like to do. So, but hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as you and your partner communicate and you guys are happy with that, then go for it. Would I ever be able to share my girl that I'm with? Hell no. But I'm not saying it's not okay. I'm just saying I can't do that. So that one's definitely a no for me, dog. But hey, if you guys are happy about it, then go for it. Next question. Oh, and I did forget to answer that last part of that question is that, like, am I just, she's asked if she was just easy. No, everybody gets satisfied different. There's different things that you like, and maybe there's things that she likes, but her man can't or doesn't know how to satisfy her. So that's why she goes and looks for somebody else. Okay. I'm too stingy to share. Sherry ain't caring. I don't like to share. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like some people, it's a no. And that's okay. I'm 31. My first relationship lasted 12 years. Started hooking up with someone after 2 years, and he eat my cat, and it was the first time for me. He made me score fourth time. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, first of all,
super freak, she's super freaky.
the reason I played that clip is because she learned that she's a super freak. She learned that she has that freak in her. Okay, and see, this is why I don't understand when some people are like, oh, they're with one person and then they're with that one person forever. And I'm like, how do you know? Like, you don't know how being with anybody else feel. You don't know if there's like something better out there. I start questioning all this stuff. Like, how do you know? And she clearly saw that as soon as she went with somebody else, waterworks down there, freaking tsunami down there. And she probably didn't even know she could do that. 4 times. That's what I'm saying. 4 times. She probably didn't even know she could do that. Even, I bet you her ex didn't even know she could do that. What? 4 times? No way. No way. You never even did it 1 time with me. Yeah. Because it comes down to your person too. Like if the other guy is not completing the mission properly, then, that won't happen. But since you found this other dude, just waterworks, spraying everywhere, girl. Okay, he's gonna have to get a life jacket here pretty soon. Next question. How much time is too much time? Going on 5 months talking to the guy. He calls me babe, and we text every day. And when we hang out, we hold hands, make out, but that's as far as it goes. He says he would like to take things slow and take his time for both of us to get to know each other. Girl, this man either has ED or he doesn't. He has a pretty tiny one. Because I don't know. I would say he's trying to make you fall in love with him first. Because by the time you find out that he's not very big down there, you're gonna be like, well, he has an amazing heart, so we might as well. Hey, gracias for the gift. So it could be that. You definitely, before you guys get super serious, girl, I would say you got to test drive it. Like, why isn't he confident enough to make a move? I don't know. But again, maybe he's religious. Maybe he's religious and he wants to wait, but I doubt it. Him saying like, oh, let's take things slow. I just want to see where things go. To me, just because I've been doing these videos for a while, I'm thinking he's trying to make you fall in love first with him. Like his personality, all this, which is great. Don't get me wrong. But I'm thinking there's a problem with the little guy down there. It's either he's or it's Mr. Limpy, little disability going on. So which one is it? I don't know. I don't know him. You're just like, why don't you one day, like say you guys are cuddling, reach your hand right up in there, like kind of like you want to do some things to him. And if like maybe you'll get a quick if you didn't grab anything, girl, and you were in there, just saying, might not be much down there. All right, next question. Oh wait, already read that one. My bad. What are signs that a guy you're talking to is not ready or is not looking for a relationship? Pay attention to his actions, girl. Like, is he trying to get to know you? Is he trying to see you? Is he trying, is he putting an effort into you? Is he doing little things for you? Like, pay attention to his actions, girl. That's how you can tell if a guy is into you or not. A guy that's not into you, he's going to tell you that you're the queen, you're the love of his life, but you're not going to feel it, if that makes sense. You're not going to see him do all these little things for you. So I would say, pay attention to that, not so much what they say, like, because anybody can tell you, like, for example, like somebody here, I could be like, hey girl, Nunu0908, I'm gonna treat you like a queen, girl. I'm gonna take care of you. I got you, girl. But then my actions are like, he never calls me. He never texts me. We barely even see each other. I feel like he doesn't even like me sometimes. So pay attention to that. Okay. That's when you know somebody is into you and they'll plan things ahead of time. Want to hang out. Hey, like, let's go do this. Let's go do this. Let's plan a trip. Trying to get to know you. So, again, pay attention to their actions. So, next question. Do guys still go with girls with natural bodies, or is it all about BBLs now? Now, this one is a great question because I get it why girls do the whole BBL because, I mean, society makes it seem like that's what a whole lot of people are into. But if you ask most guys, they really don't like that whole. I've seen some girls with BBLs. That shit does not look hot. I mean, if they do it, there's ways where they do it. You can tell they got a BBL. Like if you can tell you got a BBL, I'm just like, that's not really my thing. Like I like more natural stuff, more natural flowing, booty made in the gym because then the legs match. Have you ever seen a big booty and then their legs don't match? Yeah, that's just not hot. And then some people, depending on where you go, it gets messed up. For example, I remember back in Idaho, the lollipops, absolutely. I remember back in Idaho, this girl got a botched booty job, and I feel bad for her. You could tell one cheek was fucked up, and I didn't even pay attention. It was my buddy. He's like, bro, look at her ass, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like I thought he was being a guy, right? I thought he was being a guy. It was botched like crazy. So, yeah, I like a girl who's confident and sexy. Have I ever been with a girl like do I target or like go after girls that have BBLs? No. Because it looks weird. Unless it's more natural. Like I like natural, like if the booty matches the legs, like if it looks natural. That's just me. You ask me, and I'm telling you how I am. Is there guys that go with love girls that have BBLs? Absolutely. There's guys who that's what they see, that's what they want. They want the girl with the big booty, the big boobs, the slim waist, like all that stuff. Yeah, there's guys who like that. That's why there's girls for everybody and there's guys for everybody. Like there's different types. There's certain girls that I probably wouldn't be attracted to that some other people are attracted. So, but do I recommend like anytime I'm with somebody too, like I'm never like, oh, you have to get this surgery. Oh, you have to get this surgery. No. I just want you to be confident and sexy. That's my biggest thing. I just want you to be confident and sexy. And if you feel like you need to get some sort of surgery to feel confident and sexy, then cool. But you better feel confident and sexy afterwards. Because if not, I don't think it's that. Because like there's the issue where some girls have the mom pooch and they feel insecure about it, and so they end up getting it removed just to feel better about themselves. Me, I don't care. You can have the mom pooch or take it off, like whatever. As long as you're confident and sexy, that's what I need, girl. So, but yeah, it just depends on the guy and what they're going for. Do I go after girls that have BBLs? Nah. All right, next question. My husband said for my B-day I can do whatever I wanted, and I low-key want him to watch me have S with someone else, but I don't know if he'll handle it. How do I bring it up the combo? Hold on. My husband said for my B-day I can do whatever I wanted. Okay. Did he say you could do whatever you wanted in the bedroom? Or was he more like, hey, like you can do whatever you want for your birthday? Meaning like if you want to take a trip, if you want to go with the girls, cool. Or did you just take it straight to, I want to hook up with somebody else? Because imagine he just like, oh, you can do whatever you want for your birthday. Him thinking, hey, like if you want to take a trip with your birthday or with your friends, cool. If you want to take a trip, it's cool. Like let's do this. If you want to go over here, if you want to go to the state, cool. Or did he say whatever you want to do in the bedroom? Okay, again, if he said, "Hey, like whatever you want to do in the bedroom is cool. Is like we can make it happen. Like whatever you want." Did he mean like you and him can do whatever you want, or did he say, "Hey, if you even if you want to go with another man?" Okay, I'm trying to figure out like in what context did he put it in that you took it out of context? Because I don't think he said, "Hey, for your birthday, you can hook up with whoever you want," because now you're questioning if you should bring that up. So I'm thinking you just get that reassurance from him, be like, "Yo, what did you mean by do whatever you want for my birthday?" Because what if he's like, "Oh, if you want to take a trip or something," and then you'll be like, "Whew, I'm glad I didn't bring hooking up with another guy up." So she already has another man. You probably already have somebody chosen, to be honest. Uh, so, anyways, I would just bring it back up to him and say, "What did you mean? I can do whatever I want for my birthday? Like, can we get like an example?" And then if he's like, "Oh yeah, just like if you want to hook up with somebody else, then cool. If you want to get a hall pass, fine." Then you're like, "Oh, okay." All right, next question. Holding hands and kissing on the first date. Thoughts? I felt extremely comfortable. Never happened before anyone else. Now, I think it just comes down to the person and the vibe. Because there's some people you go on a first date with, you feel like you shouldn't, right? But then it's weird, like you go on a date with somebody and you just feel like the chemistry, like the vibe is there, right? Like you've been talking with this person for a while, like you guys were like connected before, you know what I mean? Like it's just a weird feeling. And so I get it because I've done it. I'm not gonna act like I fucking haven't done it, right? I've done it on the first date too, but not with everybody. So I think it just depends on the person and the type of vibe that they like, the chemistry. Because I'm sure you guys gone on a first date with somebody and you're just like, "Don't touch me." And I'm sure you've gone on a first date with somebody and you're just like a little closer to the person, maybe a little bit more touchy to the person too. And I think it just depends. So, because like I said, I've been on both sides, like where it was like I wasn't too sure. It was just like, it feels kind of weird to get a little too close. But then there's been times where you just like got a little close and it felt natural, like it felt like it was okay. So I think it just depends on the person and the vibe. So, on. Sorry, getting a little parched over here. This live is brought to you by. No, I'm just joking. They need to sponsor me. I've been dating this guy for a couple months. Things are going super well. S is amazing and no red flags so far. How long should I wait before I bring up what are we question, or how long should I wait before he brings it up? So I wouldn't necessarily bring up the what are we. It's more of a what are your intentions? Are you looking for a girlfriend? And like have that type of conversation. Because what if he's just like, I'm not looking for anything serious right now, and he just having fun. So I would bring it up like that, not so much like, what are we? uh, just because 2 months in, should you be dating? I don't know. Like actual boyfriend, girlfriend. Some say it's a little too soon. Some say it's like they should be. Is he smashing already? True, they're smashing already, right? But like, what happens if you smash on the first date? Like, are you boyfriend and girlfriend the first date? No. Um, but I would just bring it up because and get to know where he is at mentally. Meaning, if he's looking for something serious, be like, "Hey, like, what are your intentions? Are you looking for a relationship?" And just get his point of view uh, because you need to know if you're going to be stuck in a situationship or not. Okay. Uh, and I feel like it's better to bring it up because if it scares him away, it was only a matter of time before you're going to scare him away. So if he says we are dating, what does that mean? No, tell him to define it. Be like, so what does dating mean? Like, don't be afraid to ask because if you're not sure what it means, then what, like, are you supposed to guess? Like, of course, yeah, you guys are dating because you guys gone on dates. Uh, but you need to get clear, like, so boyfriend and girlfriend, I just need to know, you know. So I wouldn't be afraid to bring it up. uh Try to get like where his head is at. That way, you know, let's be intentional, especially if you're a little bit older. Let's be intentional. It's not like we got all the time in the world. um Let him know what you're looking for, something serious you're doing, because again, I've said it before on a TikTok, girls have a lot of power in a relationship, especially in the beginning. So that cat has a lot of power, I'm telling you that right now. So if he's really into you, he'll make it work. All right, next question. Please keep me anonymous. It is. Started dating this guy and he is amazing to me. The only thing is the D is small. How can we make our S life work without hurting his ego? Girl, if you're already complaining about the D, it's going to be a problem. Because if you're like, how can I make this better? It probably already sucks, to be honest. Because if you had to ask the question, girl, there's a reason you had to ask the question. Let's be honest. What can you do? Like, if you actually really do like this guy and you want to try to see if it will work out, he needs to get good with his hands. He needs to get good with his mouth, get good with everything else. But if you feel like that's going to be a problem in the future, because that it's not going to grow. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you this right now. Spoiler alert. They don't grow. They don't get any bigger. So if you're hoping here in a few years it might get an inch or two more, not going to happen. So if it's a problem, I think you might want to part ways. But again, if you do like them, you want to try to make it work, look up videos or something on how to use your hands and mouth better, because like I said before, the shit ain't growing. Spoiler alert, strap. Girl, get a toy. Yeah, no, see, I'm glad you said bring up get a toy, because if you get, the thing is, you're still gonna crave. Yes, a toy is a toy, right? But it's different when it's happening by a person, you know, because it's just different. You guys know it's different. Stop acting like it's not different. So if that's something that you feel like you're gonna crave, like if you think putting a band-aid on it, toy, is gonna satisfy you long term, it's not. Because getting a toy, when this bugs you, getting a toy is kind of putting like a band-aid on it for now. And we all know band-aids don't last forever. Okay, they, even the good ones that stick on for a little while, you know, the ones that like will last probably like a week, you're eventually gonna be like, fuck, I could really use a freaking, you know, at least give me a 5-incher. You know what I mean? So I would just recommend, don't use a toy as a band-aid, because that's the problem a lot of people make, is they use a toy as a band-aid, and you shouldn't, because eventually you're going to crave that connection with that person. So again, you asked me if you got to this point where you had to ask the question if his small D bugs you, it's already a problem. So that's what I'm saying. Next question. Hold on. All right, next question. I'm a widower now, but still young. My friend has given me hints he likes me. I can't help but feeling guilty since he was also my husband's friend. Oh, girl, I'll tell you this. I get it. You're a widower. Shit happens. Sorry for your loss. But the family is everybody is going to talk. They're going to say that you guys were talking beforehand. You guys were hooking up beforehand. They're going to, even if it was not true, they're going to say all this stuff because it's your husband's friend. Out of all the people, billions of people here on earth, why him? Like, I get it. You've known him. But that doesn't make it okay. Like, if he, as a friend, cool. But as someone to be intimate with, someone to be even pursue a relationship with? No. Because again, it's going to be judged. They're not going to just listen. They're going to judge like crazy. Because if they don't know the backstory, even if you told them, hey, we just started talking, they're going to be like, they were talking way before this. They were probably smashing when, someone's, no. So I would say no, not the husband's friend, because even if I wasn't a friend, people are going to say you probably already had the. No, see, like, yeah, you'll get less of that if it's not a friend, but since it's your husband's friend and he passed away, girl, I'm telling you, a whole lot of you're gonna get judgment from the husband's family. You're gonna get judgments maybe from your family, friends and colleagues. You guys know, trust me, it's not gonna go the way you think it is gonna go in your head. I'll tell you that right now. So, the tias are going to chismear 100%. They're gonna chismear. Like that's a fact, and especially if you're Hispanic, times 10. Like, and they'll do it in front of you. No shame at all. They'll just be like, ahí viene la que se juntó con. Right in your face. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, some Mexican parents, some Mexican family members don't give a fuck. And they'll tell you straight up. So, am I supposed to support when my friends are in two relationships? Am I supposed to support when my friends are in two relationships, two different relationships, or what's up? All right, next question. I'm in a situationship. He has a girl best friend. He said that he did try to hit on her way years ago, but she didn't want to. They currently friends, but still says, but there's nothing going on. Should I be worried? The whole girl best friend. I mean, if he already tried to get at her, what makes you think those feelings didn't go away? Does that make sense? Like, given the opportunity, he might try to, like, still make a move, even as friends. Because if they were best friends and he already tried to make a move and it didn't work out, what makes you think he won't do it again? That one, it's hard because I understand. Like, I have friends who are girls, and I'm more than happy to introduce you to them. Like, if I'm talking to somebody, more than happy to introduce you to girls, like to my girlfriends. Like, they're girls, but they're friends. But it's when they're like something like that. I don't know. I would feel like a type of way. Because, for example, there's this like one of my exes. She said she had a guy friend, right? And this guy friend, I got weird vibes from him, But right after, like, we broke up, they got together, and so I was like, "Oh, your guy friend, huh? Like the one that you fucking got with now, you know?" And so you just need to be careful because they were like best friends. Yeah, okay. So I learned my lesson with that one. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I've learned my lessons, like, through experiences. It's not that I'm talking out of my ass. It's through experiences and shit that I've seen with other people. Okay. So would I be weirded about, like, questionable? Yeah. Like, if they're hanging out, just them two, I would question that. And especially if he made a pass at her before. Okay. So sorry if I missed. I know the comments on Instagram and TikTok are going crazy. Sorry. When I answer these questions, I don't pay attention. I try to stay locked in on the questions. So sorry if I miss your guys' comments. I normally don't try to miss comments. All right. Next question. Have you ever hired an escort to satisfy your needs? On the daily. I have a subscription. No, I'm joking. No, never. I would never pay. I don't even like going to strip clubs. Okay. I don't even like going to, like, spending money at strip clubs. So why would I pay an escort? Because I always say, why wouldn't you want to spend that money that you're going to spend at the strip club on a girl? Take her out somewhere nice, do this, because you have more of a chance to hook up with that person than a stripper. Now, I get it why some people will go and pay escorts. Obviously, they might not know how to pull a girl. They might not know how to, like, get some from somebody else. They may be ugly. Like, I don't know. So they need to pay for it, obviously, because there's girls who are willing to accept money for those favors. Have I ever done it? Hell no. I've been to two strip clubs in my life. One of them I threw money. The other one I was like, fuck that. It's a waste of money. uh, so that's why I said like if I don't even do strip clubs, why would I do an escort? Like I get it. It's a guaranteed whatever you pay them for. You know. Hey, can I see your? And that's just weird. Can I see your like what's on the menu today? You know, what are the specials? Is it happy hour? Can I get a 2 for 1? No, like that's just weird. So me personally, I would be 100% honest too. Like if you guys, if I did, I would say it. You know, we live when we learn. But have I done it? Hell no. Would I ever do it? Hell no. Happy hour. I'm saying like they have a whole fucking menu and shit. So I mean, if they're gonna have, they better have some like a happy hour too. All right, next question. How much time is too much time going on for talking? Oh, I thought I read this one for a second. Hold on. How much time is too much time going on 5 months talking to this guy? He calls me babe and we text and talk every day. And when we hang out, he. Oh no, I read this one already. Sorry, read it. We did that one already. What are the signs that you are talking to is not ready or is not look? Oh, what the fuck? Did I not delete these? Hold on, I read that one too. My bad. Oh, what the fuck did I not? Are they going back? Oh yeah, hold on. Already read that one. Have I read this one? Oh, yep, already read that one. Hold on, let me find where I'm at. Oh, there. Okay, I see where I'm at. All right, hold on. My man went to a strip club without telling me. Smelled and he got mad. Smelled and he got mad. I was mad. Not mad. He went, but didn't tell me what. What do I do? He said no lap dance. His shirt smelled, but not his pants. I believe him, but he hurt me by not being honest. Um, yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie. He definitely got a lap dance. He definitely got something. He was definitely girl. He went to a strip club. Thank you, Crystal. He went to a strip club. A horny man, horny married man. And look. I remember I went to a bachelor party. I'm not gonna say whose it was, obviously. And the guy that was getting married was paying for so many lap dances. Oh, and like he was paying extra because if you paid extra to her, she would let you rub lotion on her booty and her boobs. And he was, oh, he was. I was like, bro, have you ever like, are you a virgin or like what's going on here? Do you not get any at home? Like he was going crazy, like spending so much money on. And so that's what I'm saying. And what did he say to his now wife? That he didn't do anything. It was just everybody else. And I'm sitting there in the back. I'm like, the only person that didn't get lap dances and didn't pay for shit was me because I was like, I'm just here to support. I'm just here because you invited me to the party. I don't need these girls dancing upon. I don't need to pay a girl to dance upon me like that. Okay, like I don't like to give money like that. Like I would rather spend it on a girl and take her out to eat or like take her on a date. That man, I'm like 98% sure he paid for lap dances. He got maybe even the private ones. Okay, because of course he's gonna tell you no. He's not going to. Excuse me. He's not gonna be like, oh, he's not gonna tell you the truth and be like, oh yeah, I got a few. It's all right though. No, because he's just like instantly. What do guys do? Deny, 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 deny. Like that's what guys do. Even when you catch them red-handed, you catch a guy red. You can catch a guy inside another girl, and he's gonna deny. It's not what it looks like. I fell in. I don't know how my pants fell off, and fell in her, but it happened. I don't know what. And we weren't even moving. You know, we were just standing still. We were soaking. uh, so yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure something happened, and especially since he didn't tell you he was gonna go, and then you found out. Hey, gracias, Tony, for the galaxy. I see you, girl. Thank you so much. I guarantee you that that they did something because uh, they lie to you about going to it, if that makes sense. So, but yes, I've been to two strip clubs, threw money on one, the other one I fucking just sat on the side and just waited because my friends wanted to go. One of my buddies, it was his birthday. He's never been to a strip club, so he wanted to go. So I was just like, uh, I was just hanging out. And then even one of the girls, she saw me. She's like, why are you over here just sitting by yourself? I was just like, I'm just hanging out. It's my buddy's birthday. Like, I'll pay for a lap dance for him, but as for me, no, I'm good. And then even at the bachelor parties, I don't pay for these dances. Like, I've gone to several. I just go to hang out with them because it's a friend or something that's getting married. I'm there to support, have some shots with them. But am I gonna pay for a lap dance? Absolutely the fucking not. I don't need to pay. All right, next question. From my experience, normally men finish first round faster than the second round. He rests like 40 minutes something. The second round lasts much less than the first round. Am I doing something? First of all, are you guys fucking boxing or I'm just joking? It just depends on the person and the guy. Like the guy, obviously. Sometimes it takes some. I don't know. It's weird because sometimes, like for myself, we can finish, and then all of a sudden, boom, we back in it. Like it just depends on how much you're turned on, right? But there's sometimes when you finish, you're just like, hold up, like your boy needs to rest. He needs to recover real quick because it's not, So it totally depends on the person, and it also depends on the situation. Because, like I've said, there's sometimes where you just go, all of a sudden, like boom, you finish, and then it's still rock fucking hard, and so you keep going another round right away. Now him lasting shorter on the first, hold on, him lasting totally depends on him, right? Because I've never gone the first round and then even shorter on the second round. It's usually about the same time to me. But then again, I'm not sitting there freaking timing each time, be like, all right, ready, go. Like, no, I'm not timing it. Like, I'm just going with the experience. Um, so I think it depends on the guy. Something that maybe you should start including, which we might start testing for science purposes, is probably some of these pills, the honey. I know those chocolates and stuff like that that we might try for experiments, and then I'll come back and give you guys feedback on these and see how well they work. Um, so that's something that you can try. Go and get these chocolates. Go get this honey and see, uh, if it helps being intimate. Okay. So next question. Hold on, let me answer this real quick. Hey, bro, what's your take on Blue Chew? I think if you want to try it, go for it. Because I'm pretty sure whatever girl you're with, Blue Chew should sponsor me. I could put like, hey, this man uses Blue Chew right here on the screen. uh, Anything you can do to enhance the experience, trust me, your girl is gonna love it. She's gonna enjoy it because if she's having a better experience, guess what? She's gonna be like, get all the fucking pills in the world. uh, that honey shit don't work. So it depends on the person too. It also depends on because I've talked to some people that said the honey worked great. There's some people that said the honey didn't work. So same with the pills. It just depends on the person. Because like, what if they have more issues going on with them, and so the honey is not supposed to be like a band-aid for something else. It's supposed to be like an enhancer, if that makes sense. Um, my man tried Blue Chew. We were waiting for it to kick in. Like, are you waiting right now for it to kick in? Because like it's kind of hot. They're just like waiting, watching the live, and be like, "Hey, this is great." Whenever it kicks in, we on and popping. Don't turn off the live though. Have me in the background. I'll cheer you on. You're like, clap it hard. uh, Look, she's laughing. They're waiting for it to kick in right now. Oh shit! I know a little sushi when I see one. But if you guys want to take them, go for it. Try it because it's something like to enhance the experience, and I'm sure they're gonna love it, right? And if So the girls that complain about guys trying to use these, stop complaining. Because if they're trying to like enhance the experience, you should be happy. I tried it, but it was for men. Well, that's why. Well, isn't Blue Chew only for men? Or do they have a women one? I don't know. I just know Blue Chew is for men. So Blue Chew, sponsor your boy. And then over here, let me know when the only men. What's her name? Chick with Dreams. Let me know when it kicks in. All right, hold on. Next question. I love a look on a man's face when he tells me I can spit it out if I want it, then realizing I already swallowed it, and I smile like a good girl that I am. Girl,
Super freak, she's super freaky.
you's a super freak, girl. You is a super freak. That shit's hot. Be like, when the guy has to give you permission to do it, right? Because at the end of the day, they just want to be a good girl. They just want to please daddy. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. And it's I actually just did a TikTok. I need to post it. It's on my phone right now, where it talks about some girls like to be treated that way, right? And then there's also the girls that like to be treated in a little bit more disrespectful manner, if that makes sense. Because there's girls who don't like it that you talk like when you're disrespectful to them, but then there's some girls like I said it in the TikTok. There was a girl that said, "Call me a dirty little Susia while you're fucking me," and I'm just like, "You got it, ma'am. You got it." And so I did, right? But then there's some girls because when I did the series, I Smash and I didn't go back. There was some girl, or I'm sure it's a girl. She said that she didn't go back to the guy because the guy kept calling her a dirty little, So it just depends on the person because some people don't like that. But what I've learned from these TikToks and this stuff that there's a higher percentage of females that like to be disrespected in the bedroom in a good way, not in a bad way. Like I don't mean like disrespect them in a bad way. I mean like, throw them around a little bit. Tell them what to do. Not even tell them. Like I even said it in the TikTok. Like, don't put a girl don't ask her to get into a position. Put her in that position. If you want her in doggy, then flip her, pull her, do whatever you got to do. Don't ask her. Just do it. Because, I've done that in the past. And the feedback from it was, holy shit. Like, after you did that, I was like, he can do whatever he wants to me. Looking good. Have you slimmed down? Yes. We're eating clean, working out. Thank you. And see, look, Flower Bomb, she's like, really? I don't like that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's different. But that's why I said there's a higher percentage that girls that love it because just based off the comments, too, there was a higher percentage of girls that said that they loved being disrespected, thrown around more than saying, hey, I don't like that. So this is where you get to know these people. So where do we get the Blue Chews? So you actually have to sign up for it online, I think. And then they send it out to you, I think. Tackle me. Damn, girl, she's trying to get tackled. He wants to choke. Hand necklaces are on sale right now. What's up, girl? All right, next question. So I dated this guy for a month, and he always talked how good he is in bed and how good he eats, and he can eat for hours. Man, una decepción. He could not finish. He could not finish. We effed all night, and he was eating but I had to get on top so I could make myself finish. See, here's the thing. He didn't lie when he said he could eat it all night. He didn't lie about that. Now, did he? He never said he knew how to eat it properly all night. Two different things. You misheard what he said. He said he could eat it all night, and he did. He clearly went for a long time. Now, did he eat it the right way? No, because you clearly had to get on top and like finish yourself off because he did not know what he was doing. And why do men do that? Because he didn't know what he was doing. Like, it's much more than what some guys think. Like obviously involve some fingers, some like different like techniques down there, licking different areas. Like there's a lot more that goes to it. Not just like I don't know what they're doing. Like to be 100% honest. So so yeah. So technically he didn't lie to you, girl. He said he could eat it all night and he did. Now, was it quality? Absolutely fucking not. Some maybe next time get a little bit more clear like things from him. Why do you guys think it's saying that it's a huge turn? Um, I I think it would be a turn on if they actually did know, right? But again, you never know until you try it. And some guys are weird. They'll say some weird, uh, like on the I Smash and I Didn't Go Back series too. I remember one of them is like this guy kept calling the girl her cat down there a little rooster, right? And for him, it was probably turning him on, and clearly it wasn't turning her on. But maybe he thought, hey, this is turning her on, calling her cat down there a rooster. You know what I mean? So uh, I think it just totally depends. I would never call a girl's thing a rooster. I'd call it a dirty, like I would call it a pink clam or something. Not you don't. What are you drinking? I'm drinking VMC. This live is brought to you by VMC. Jose, what's up, bro? All right, next question. Hi, my sneaky link is 10 years younger, but there's days he leaves me on red or delivered. But there's days he is so hi, hello, you free, what type of thing? Help? Oh, clearly, girl, when he's looking to hook up with you, when he needs something that day, he's on his best behavior. He's on it. He's on response. Response is on point. But when he's not looking to hook up or he's not looking to get anything from you, of course his communication is horrible. And second of all, who gives a fuck how his communication is? This is just a friends with benefits. This is just a guy you're hooking up with. You guys should just be like, hey, you free today? You trying to hook up? Hey, you free tomorrow, Friday, Saturday? You know, what's up? He's not supposed to be like, hey, how's your day? You know, like that's not what a friends with benefits is. That's what a boyfriend is. That's what like somebody you're interested is. So it could be that you might be catching feelings for this dude because you want him to communicate with you. Or if you require that from your friends with benefits, maybe he's not the one for you. Because if I have a friends with benefits or a sneaky link, I'm not trying to have a conversation with you. I'm not trying to see how your day went. Like, hit me up when you're trying to meet up. When you need some, I'll hit you up when I need some. Other than that, we good. Like we could like what is there to talk about? So um I think maybe you're looking for somebody to be serious with, and so you get upset that he doesn't message you. My friends with benefit does that too. How was your day? Then am I? Yeah, a friends with benefits or a sneaky link thing is just more of a like, hey, you busy tomorrow? So, anyways, next question. How many more do I have? Oh, I only have a few. We'll finish them off. Boyfriend has ED. He is amazing in every other way, but I need that sexy connection. How would you approach the subject? I don't want to make him feel. Girl, this is how you gotta tell. Be like, hey, I'm trying to be intimate with you. I'm trying to have fun with you. Like, what do we need to do to get you fixed down there? Be like, I'm trying to have you freaking plow me through the freaking drywall over here. Like, I need that from you. You know, and I don't want to crave it from somebody else. And if you know somebody else that cheated, be like, that's why Tim and Jessica cheated, because they weren't being intimate. Like, I don't want to get to that point where we're just not doing anything. And just let them know, like, if you go, it's all a blood work test. Like, they don't go in there and play with your thing. They're not like, ooh, you know, like messing with it. No, they check your hormones, and they see like if your hormones are off. Like I remember one time what's ED? Erectile dysfunction. I didn't have ED, but I was like my drive wasn't all the way there, like normal, and my thyroid was off. Like I went and got my blood work tested, and I had a thyroid disorder. And I'm like, started taking some pills, and then guess what? We back in it, baby. We back in it. We back like we're back. You know, and it's just a quick blood work test. Like that's all they got to do. You know, sometimes it might be a little bit more deeper than that, than they have to go into that. Like, I don't know, never been that far into it. But like it's usually like low testosterone, um, like different stuff like that. So definitely check it out. Have you ever cheated? Yeah. But it wasn't like a physical cheating. It was more of emotional cheating. It was still cheating though. All right, next. Yeah, next one. My boyfriend of 5 years is very vanilla. No foreplay, no kissing. Just leave. No hugs, no handhold. Girl, just leave. Nothing. I'm a very sexual person. I love S. I asked for it, and he says I'm a freak. And he asked for it, and he says you're a freak. Are there any ways to get him from to fuck me? Is that he's interested? And it's been like that from girl. Why have you stuck with him? If he's been like that since the beginning, why? And now you're complaining about it. I was about to say you should have seen that from the jump. If he's been vanilla from the jump, why did you stay with him? Did you think it was magically gonna get better? Like it should have been from the beginning. He started getting better. Be like, hey, I need you to do this. Hey, I need you to do this. But now none of that super vanilla girl. And then you have to tell him, and then he has the nerve to say that you're a freak girl. You're too much for him. He doesn't match your spiciness level. He's not for you. Like clearly not for you. And so this is like where you have to make that tough decision is like, am I going to stick with vanilla or am I going to go head over to Baskin Robbins and check out the 32 other flavors? Because guess what? It's great in there. It's fucking fantastic in there. You know what I mean? Like different flavors. Girl, you missing out. I'm telling you that right now. But you want to stick with Mr. Vanilla over here. Not even sprinkles or anything on it. No. He probably sits when he pees too. Next question. I always heard this guy knows. I've always heard that a guy knows pretty quickly if you're the one. Is it true or is it just BS? Now, it's true in a way because a guy does know pretty early on that if they want to continue to pursue this person. So, but like the one, like I've never, like I've gone on a date with somebody and been like, yeah, I kind of want to pursue this. Like she's cool, she's pretty, I like her vibe. In that way, yeah. I've never been like wifey, you know. So that's why I'm like yes and no. Like I wouldn't say the one, but right away they do know if they want to continue pursuing this person, you know, and pretty early on too, because like I said, I've talked to girl, gone on a date and been like, oh, she's cool, I like her the way she is. I want to see like where this goes. Yeah, yes, like I'll go on another date with this person, but I've never been like first date, she's wifey. Where the fuck has she been all my life? No, because people change. Like I know that right now. Like it's never. You're only getting like a little bit of them in the beginning. You're not getting the full version of them. The girl has the power over, as the guy has the power of the actual commitment. That's true too. Like also she has to like you too. Like it's not just one way. Cause like what if you're head over heels for her and she's just like, I really didn't like this dude. So uh but to answer that question, I wouldn't say they know it's the one, but I do say like they might know that if it's somebody they actually want to pursue to potentially be like a girlfriend. So, all right, next question. All right, it's actually the last question. I'm nervous to have as he has a big, he wants to eat it from the back too. How can I enjoy it? Now, I've answered, I mean, I've done this one plenty of times. And so don't act like I'm over here, like, because I've done it. Like, you need to, a lot of foreplay, maybe some lube. Uh, Careful what you eat that day too, because you don't want to have an accident. You know, I'm just going based off what I've been told in the past before by you ladies. You don't want to have an accident, uh, and and at the end of the day, too, Fleet and Emma girl. See, look, there you go. Relax, absolutely. And the biggest thing is if you're not comfortable with it, just tell them no, that you don't want to do it, and that's where it should. I mean, just let them eat it from the bag, like she says right here. But if you don't want an actual thing to go in, just tell them, okay? Because there's also I forgot, there's also toys that you can get that slowly stretch it out too. So that also helps too. But if it's something that I mean, you can try it once, see how it goes, and if you didn't like it, then cool, whatever. Your tummy and on your tummy, relax, breathe, and don't tense up. Uh, Girl, it's yummy. See, I'm glad you guys help her, right? I like listening to you all night. Your voice helps me put you. I'll put you to sleep, girl. What's up? uh, but yeah, there's a bunch of different things you can do. Relax. Make sure you have no solids. Somebody said that. Uh, Maybe some lube. Uh, Stretch it out beforehand too. Um, is that how you say enema, something like that? I fuck it up all the time. And just try to enjoy it. But if it's something that you're not with, like if you don't want to do it, just tell them that it's not your thing, and that's fine. Because if a girl tells me, "Hey, I don't like that," I'd be like, "All right, cool." I'm like, whatever. I'm not like, "No, girl, I need it." Now I'm like that, like for a girl to go down on me, like that's a must. If a girl doesn't like to do that, next. Because I've been with somebody who didn't like to do that. Next, shit was horrible. Like when you're like crazy, I'm like, damn, I wish you like just thug it out a little bit, and because it wasn't her thing. Yeah, no, never again would I ever do that. So, uh, but anyways, I'm gonna hop off. We answered all the questions. This live is gonna go up on YouTube. Thank you to everybody who joined in and just chatted and hung out, answered some questions. For those that don't know, I do this once a month, like where I'll put the thing up where you guys can ask questions, and I'll go through and answer them. But I do lives every Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you guys want to just come and hang out and talk and chat, trust me, they get wild sometimes. Like these lives get a little crazy. It's always a good time though. So definitely come and check us out. We have fun. The ones I answer the questions are the only ones that go on YouTube though. So because I understand that some people can't be here for the live, but they asked for a question, and so that's why I upload them onto YouTube too, so they can go and check them out. So see, Monday was fire. It got wild on Monday. So, but I'll try to do some bonus lives this Saturday. If you guys are in the Arizona area and you guys are going to the car show, I'll be there. So if you see me, say what's up. And then I think on Friday, tomorrow, my friend was telling me that they're gonna do something at Salt over in Westgate. I think I'm gonna go over there and hang out for a little bit. So if you guys are over there, say what's up to your boy. I'll be there too as well. So, but anyways, I want to thank you guys for joining, and hopefully you guys jump on my random lives that I do too from time to time. So, anyways, thank you guys. Check this live out on YouTube, and I'll see you guys later. That's if I can shut it off. I'm over here.